Yeah, so welcome everyone. Once again, you're welcome to FTGFS Lounge. And what we do is that we talk to profitable traders, unprofitable traders, experienced ones, to share with us the experience in the space. You know, most of the time we do hear just the sweet side of the journey, but we have people who have been through the bad side, sweet side, and they are living testimony of whatever that is happening. So I have with me one of the best in Africa, and because I know him in Ghana, I have maybe familiarity. You know, when you are familiar with somebody, you feel like, oh, it be normal, it's normal, but
It'll
no,
be
it's not
normal.
normal.
It'll be
It's
normal.
not normal like that because he has
Yeah.
partnership with brokers, proprietary firms, and all. He's a huge name in the in the trading industry. So once again, you are welcome, Kernelsticks, boss. I greet you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was it was something that must be done, and so by all means, we
It
we,
had to be
we
done.
both had to make time. I know. I've been running away from you a little bit.
Oh, you know,
Actually, Charlie,
exactly.
it's really been like a very busy year. Actually, if I should
Yes.
put it. So
Yeah,
yeah.
and it's understandable. Before we even delve more into the conversation, you had your events, I think last week.
Yes. Just
Tell
on
us
Saturday.
tell us about it. Tell us about it because we know when you are doing it, you do it and do it better. So let's have a feel of for those who are not there. Let's feel it
Yeah.
so that the next time when you're doing it, I mean, maybe you dash some free coupons for us to come. You know you're
Right.
expensive, so we sometimes
Right.
feel to yeah, right.
Yeah. So for personally, I mean, I was just going to do my thing, but it turns out what I was going to do was even more than a thing.
Right.
There was a session where we did beginners class, full session, and then
Okay.
we went on to do another class, advanced session, and
Wow.
then we went on to do a motivational session. We talked about our personal life stories. We talked about our profits and losses, everything. Like you said, everything.
Yeah.
We showed
Yeah.
records of everything, how much we've lost before, the moment, the trauma, the emotional stuff. I mean, everything.
Right.
And then we went on to also do a forum where we just opened the floor for questions and answers. And trust me, it was just a blast, like full loaded
A lot
events.
of
And guess
questions.
what? And guess what?
Yeah.
The people who came in with empty stomach actually went back with a full tummy. Actually,
Yeah.
we did we did a first break for food, and then we did a
Okay.
second break for food as well.
Right.
So
Right.
it
It's,
was it was really like a big event, and
yeah. It's a
trust me, the
full.
comments that I'm receiving
Yeah.
on the social media, I'm pretty sure that next year everybody can't wait for the next event. So like you said, next year if
Yes.
there's an event, surely we will try and roll out free coupons for people. This year we did it
Yes.
for free. Next year
Oh.
I'm not sure it's going to be free,
Oh no no no.
but like you
Yes.
said, we will try
See how
roll
you
out
can favor.
coupons.
Yes.
Yes,
Help
so that I
others
can
on that
favor
level too.
everybody. Yes, so
Yeah.
that was how
Thank
it
you.
went.
The name of the event again.
So forex in wealth,
Okay.
your first 100,000. I mean, the 100,000 has been a news in the country. If you know, you know.
If you know, you
Yes.
know.
So
Yeah.
yes. So
If you know, you
we're
know.
trying to help people how they can also make their first 100,000.
100,000, yes, which makes sense
Right.
because, but like one thing I like about what you said is it was free. Most of the time, people
Yeah.
want to have access to experienced traders like you, but it's difficult. And I know maybe this you just wanted to do it because I know you have an academy, you train thousands of people and all of that, which you will delve into that. But quick one before we
Right.
even move to that, do you think prop trading or trading proprietary firm is good? Because from me, what I'm thinking is that raising capital in this space is not a joke. Okay, and you
Right.
need capital to trade. So do you
Yeah.
think capital is a problem, and as a result of that, people should look into proprietary firms and then do things in that space? What do you think about that?
Yeah. So we actually said something on Saturday. We said that go for it all. Everything, anything that will bring the revenue, will bring the capital, will bring anything. Just go for it. Now, I don't really see any problem with that because
Okay.
if only it comes with very strict disciplines and
Mm-hmm.
and targets and all. if you are a beginner and who hasn't really worked on your discipline level, that may look like a problem to you. But trust me,
Definitely.
it is the best way to raise funds. Personally, I've done some a couple of times. I've been able to raise some funds from there. I've traded investors funds. I've
Wow.
done my personal trades. So, like I said, all of them together, whether
Put
it's
all
your life
together.
account, yes, whether
Yeah.
it's your life account or whether it's a proprietary firm or whether it's an investor's money, everywhere the money is going to come
Come
from,
from.
you chase
You
it,
need to chase it.
and then you just obviously before you can even step into all of this, you need to have a working strategy, like a
Mm-hmm.
profitable one as such. Because
Okay.
if you just jump into any of these fields without getting your skill sets right, you will fail.
Right.
Whether it's a
Definitely.
life account or whether it's whatever type of account, you are gonna
Yeah.
fail. So yes, you need to work on your skill set first. Then from
Right.
there, any avenue that brings the money, you go for
You
it.
go in for, yes, which we will now delve into that further, where you're talking about the fact that if you are even starting, you need to get your skill sets right. When you were
Right.
starting, take us through your journey. What motivated you? Was it just about the money, or it was just about the hype? Just take us through your journey before you started facing the challenges and the rewards and all of that. But take us from that side. Yeah.
The journey is deep and
we want
it's
to we want to also
emotional.
go deep with you. We want
Yes,
you to go deep with us.
it's emotional, it's sad, and
Oh,
it's happy.
okay.
Because I remember when I lost my. So actually, what made me start this business is the fact that I was in network marketing industry, all right,
Okay.
and then I had a friend from school, KNUST.
Okay.
He said he has started trading and he's profitable, he's good, So I
Okay.
said, okay, I'm a businessman, so if you are good,
Yeah.
then let me just invest, give you some funds.
Okay.
And that's something I would want to advise everybody who is going to watch this video. Please,
Mm-hmm.
if you start trading, don't give physical funds to anybody to trade for you. It's a no in the industry. If you
Okay.
want somebody to trade for you, you create an account with the brokerage firm, and then
Okay.
you deposit the funds into it. Then give the person either the trading logins to just do the trade for you. Because
Okay.
I just give the money to him, and
Okay.
I didn't just know what was going on, so I was just like asking for updates
Okay.
day after day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and 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 I didn't little did I know that this guy wasn't even a pro. He was also taking signals from one of the loudest guys in the country at that time, and most of
Okay.
you will know him,
Okay.
right? So
Yes.
so KF gave a signal, and then the signal was bad. Sometimes we have
Yeah. It
winning
doesn't
trades,
go.
losing trades.
Yeah.
One of the sad moments is that some of these guys, when they are losing, they don't want to accept it. So that particular trade, they were losing, and then they were just opening up the stop loss and opening up. They just didn't want to accept the loss. And
Yes.
trust me, the first trade took about 20 to 30% of the account. It was a $10,000 account. I lost
Oh.
almost like 2,000 to on a first trade, and I'm like, yo, this is not what I signed up for.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
somehow, some way, this guy came to pull me down and say, "Oh, this is the first
It
start.
will
Let's
work.
see
It
how
will
it
work.
will go." Oh,
Yeah.
a bit far,
MFA.
that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Then the second trade was good, but guess what? We made about 1,000 to 1,005. So that was like
Okay.
a form of a recovery.
A
And then I
recovery.
and
Yeah.
then I was calm and I was okay. But back and forth, Charlie. In 2 weeks, everything just went
You
down the
know,
drain.
call.
Everything in 2 weeks, ten
Oh.
thousand dollars in 2 weeks. I
No, no,
couldn't
no.
cry. I
That's.
couldn't laugh. I was just like a walking dead.
And looking
So
at how
I
you
said to
struggled to raise
myself,
$10,000. In which year was this?
oh, so that was like 2018, 2019, even before
Not joke.
COVID.
Oh, in Ghana, in
Yeah,
the university,
it
raising this
was it
amount of
was
money.
serious.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it
Yeah.
was serious. But then guess what?
That's what. Yeah.
I have something in me that I want to try and put in everybody else. When I'm faced by pain or a downfall, I use that. I convert that into a gain.
Okay.
Let me say that again. When I'm in pain, I convert that into a gain.
Okay.
A lot of people, on the other hand, when they are in pain, they use the pain to destroy themselves.
Right.
So I'm not gonna pinpoint anybody, but then some people will start doing some things,
Yeah.
start
Weird.
thinking and start doing things that would let them off the problem. But trust me,
Yeah.
that's rather destroying you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
use
Yeah.
my pain for a gain. So guess what? I said,
Mm-hmm.
okay, if this thing has been able to take my 10,000, my money,
They,
it means that if I sit down and I learn it and I become good at it, I can get back my money and more.
okay.
Because what if I was right? I mean, what if the guy who was trading my account was right? It means that I would
Right.
have made 10,000 more.
In addition, yes, in that short
Now,
time, yeah.
yes, in that short 2 weeks too. So instead
Yes.
of losing, I would have won. Then that means
Yes.
that that guy didn't really learn. So I said, okay, I am going to really learn. I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to sit my ass down and do this. So 2020, when the COVID will hit us and then we're all like, the world is coming to an end and there was
Yeah.
lockdown and all of that. I used that whole year to learn. I was learning the
Okay.
basics. I was taking signals from some of
Guys who ain't
the
there.
pros at that time
Right.
and all. So I mean, it was a back and forth. I wasn't really getting the results that I wanted,
Mm-hmm.
And then 2021, I made a decision that no, I want to create something for myself. I want
Okay.
to be able to be profitable with my own knowledge and strategy. So that was when I
Okay.
started to build something for myself. So the
Okay.
whole of 2021, I sat down and I said this at the conference, and then everybody was just shocked. For one solid year, I was just watching the chart, or just learning.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, this thing goes like this and comes like this always. I
Yeah.
monitor it every day. Okay, this every day for
Yeah.
one solid year,
Yeah.
365 days. And
Uh,
guess what? I came out with a refined strategy which is called the 10 pips SL. And trust
okay.
me, some people have said a lot of things about it because of some of the other parts that they've seen. They will tell you it doesn't really always work. The price will take you out most often before it will play out. A whole lot. But the thing is, okay, I know that is there, but I will also wait for the price to do whatever pullbacks and whatever
Do
it has to do.
yeah.
Then I'll get it from when the price is ready. And trust
Right.
me, when I started applying it in 2022, people were doubting. So
Okay.
from 2022 to 2024, I've proven with 2 years that this thing is
This
working, and
thing is
pretty much
working.
that's pretty much why I'm even here. Because if it
Yes.
wasn't working,
If it's not working.
my name will not be anywhere.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
now my name is everywhere because
Yeah.
I believed in something and I said it's gonna work and it's
Yeah.
working. So that's how the journey has been.
And
The
that's
losses,
uh-huh.
I remember a day I lost $2,000 because my girlfriend was disturbing me. And trust me,
Oh,
guys,
no, no, no.
this
Okay. No, give
yeah
us
yeah yeah yeah
details. Therefore, I want to get the detail. The girl, how was
yes
she disturbing you?
okay.
How did it
So
affect your
so
chat? I want to
So
know.
guys, so
Yes.
the whole thing about trading is that trading is a little bit more psychological than even the strategy and your physical being. Because
Right.
trust me, you can be very good with the strategy, but then if your mindset is not like really, really okay, trust me,
Yeah.
you'll be doing some things that you actually when I lost that money, I came back and I was like, what did I just do? Because me in a very good state will not take that kind of trades that I took.
Exactly.
You know,
Yes.
we were actually on the verge of breakup. So I
Oh,
was trying to I was trying to I was trying to make sure that she understands why this is happening and
mm-hmm.
why. So I mean, so actually she said I was so glued to my phone and my laptop most often I don't have a time for her,
But it's money
attention
you are
for her.
looking
It's the
for
same money
her
that I'm
to
looking for to
money
take care of
for
her.
her. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. And then the sad part was that I wasn't mostly around for her emotionally too. So that
Okay.
part too, yeah, I take the blame. Because I
Okay.
mean you cannot say you are in a relationship with somebody and then the person is going through something and you are not even there to even know and talk to the
Yeah.
person and all.
Reason with the
And
person.
and 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 of course the romance part, nothing. I mean, just no sauce. Like so.
No
Yeah,
sauce.
I mean,
She
yeah, it
knew.
was. Yes, so I mean, it was really, and then trust me, I lost that money. And guess what? After I lost that money, I slept in my room 2 days straight. I was just watching my ceiling,
Silly.
and then I was just thinking of
Yeah.
what that $2,000 could
Would
have
have
done.
done.
All of the
Yes.
bills that I have to still pay after I've
Yeah.
even lost nothing. I still have to pay it because
Yes.
the bills don't care. The bills don't care whether you've lost
You've
money
lost
or
or
whether
not.
you are sick or whether
Yes.
yeah. So I tell them, I tell people, and then that's what I did in a motivational session on Saturday. I told them,
Okay.
anytime you get into that mode, you tell yourself, I can. I will, I
Okay.
must. Like whatever way that you pass on to get
Yes.
rid of the emotions and get back to
Eh,
work, do it.
yes.
Because, like I said,
Hmm.
the bills and the things, they don't care.
Yeah.
If it's time for them to come, they will
They'll
come.
come.
Whether yes, whether you
Uh,
were sick or you were whatever. Yes,
yeah.
right.
So that's the one of, I think, the toughest time, because losing money and your girlfriend, and who is crazy. Whilst the bills
Yeah,
are also pending that you need to also sort out. So it's like you have three troubles at the same time. We'd also want to know
exactly.
the sweet parts too. I mean, some of the nicest parts that you can tell us that can also motivate people. And then after that, you share your an advice for us based on your experience. And then we will schedule this podcast. We'll do it over and over, because I know you have a lot to tell us, and we don't want to.
Right,
We don't want you to
right,
spill all out now. We want to keep it. So in bits, share with us the nice times or time detail, and then maybe an advice for us.
right. So then the nice moment was when I was able to trade an investor's 100K account with my boss, and then we did almost
Okay.
$40,000 profit.
Wow.
And that was a very like turning point in my
Yes.
trading game. And then I was able to buy my second car that I'm using
Okay.
is a Honda Accord,
Right.
and sports car actually. It's a Honda
Yeah.
Accord Sports. It has
It should
that
be expensive,
that
because
feel.
Honda, even the parts alone is a problem. So I I
Yes,
I
yes, yes.
I, I get it.
It's not
Yeah.
an easy car.
Yeah.
Right, and then I was able to put myself on a vacation, and even just
Okay.
this year I was able to get myself a gift, iPhone 15. That kind of feeling
That's
when
that's
you buy,
yeah.
yeah, you buy it from your hard work. It's not it's
Not
not
from
the
anywhere.
other way around, right?
Yeah.
The other way where you can do some other things. There, no, this one
Yeah.
is hard work. You know,
Yes.
so it feels good. And then
Yeah.
also next year, actually, I'm still on it. I'm trying to
Okay.
finish a 3 bedroom house for my mom, all from the profits from
Oh,
this.
that sounds
And
good.
I've
Yeah.
also been able to build my own house. So I think after school with the little I had and with my trading business and all, I've never rented before. I've been in my
Oh.
own house since, and it's about 6 7 years now.
Oh.
So I don't even know how
That's
it feels to pay rent,
to parent.
and all of yeah,
Yeah. But
and
quick.
and it's all coming, yeah, it's
Yeah.
all
You
coming from,
the trading.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, quick one. You said something that we would also want to know before you even advise us. So you said you manage
right,
funds for. I mean, you did fund management at some point. How do people
yeah,
get into that space, like to that level?
yeah,
Because nobody will give you money if you don't have that reputation, you don't have that track record. So you are in that space
exactly.
to the extent that you manage funds for people. How can newbies or people in this space get into that space?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like I said, first of it all is your skill set. You need to get your skill set well, because
Right.
trust me, if your skill set is not good, one, people will not talk about you. Two,
Mm-hmm.
nobody would recommend you. And three, even if you are recommended, your
Your
work will
skill
just
will expose
your
you.
skill exactly. It will just like say, oh, okay, you said you can do
Uh-huh.
it, you can do it. Okay,
Beat the
so
lesson.
what have you just done?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
one, please master the skill. And
Mhm.
those of you who are scared. Well, in Ghana and in Africa, if you do social media, you are attracting some things in your life, and you all
Mhm.
know, people. This part of our world.
Yeah.
But then, if eventually when you are beginning, your works must be out there. Somebody must see
Right.
your work. So
Right.
you you have to try and post some
Yeah.
of your works. I like it when you are posting the win rate. So you say that I was able to take thousand, or let's say I was able to take $1,000 to 5,000 in 1 month. I was able
Okay.
to, and it's not just once. So this is something that a lot of people do.
Consistency.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is something that a lot of people do, that I sometimes I shake my head. Don't go and post it after you've done it only once. Do it like 3 times, 5 times,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can post it and say, okay, I
Yeah.
did this 5 times. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's that's when everybody will know that you are good at it.
You're doing
And don't
something
be too
right.
excited about this game.
Mm-hmm.
Excitement in this business can
It's
crash you
dangerous.
real hard. Real hard. Some of the
Yeah.
guys, after they start learning, they go and change their name to something forex
FX.
on social media, FX and things, and then now they are telling people to bring your money, bring your dream
Yeah.
target. I'll smash it for you. And I'm like, yo,
Yes.
guy, chill,
Take it
chill,
easy.
chill. Because yeah, because it's a
Yeah.
very, very, very dangerous part. But like I
Yeah.
said, once you get your
Hmm.
skill set right and you have been able to do it consistently, trust me, the opportunities will come,
Right.
and it's also going to elevate you.
Right. So we want you to advise us, the viewers, and then you share with us your social media, and then maybe a minute about Kernelsticks, your academy, how we can assess you, and all of that. Yeah.
Yeah, so my biggest advice in this game is that be patient with yourself and master the skill set. It doesn't matter whether it's a small account or a big account. Some people say that, oh, I can do well if you give me a big account. I'm like, okay, no,
Okay.
if you cannot trade a $10 account, you cannot trade 100, you cannot trade 1,000,
Yeah.
you cannot
A
trade a
million.
10,000,
Yeah.
because some people just forget this part that it is risk to reward,
Mm-hmm.
and it's percentage proportional. So
Mm-hmm.
if you are doing 10% on $100 account, that's $10.
Right.
If you are doing that same 10% on a 10,000, that's 1,000. If you are doing
Yes.
that same 10% on 100,000, that's 10,000.
10,000.
If you are doing the
Yes.
same 10% on 1 million, that's 100,000. So
Yes.
look at it. If you are able to do it on 100
You
consistently,
can.
it means that if you get a 10,000, a
You can do
100,000,
it.
a 1 million, you will do well.
Yes.
But if you
Yes.
cannot do it on a $10 account or $100, then you cannot do it on any
Do
big
it
account.
anywhere.
I have
Yes.
been a personal testimony to this. I
Mm-hmm.
so after I learned, I was like, okay, I need a lot of big money to be able to make money now. And guess what? Big money came, and then I messed up.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
please
Which makes
take
sense.
it
Yeah.
seriously. Take
Mm-hmm.
the journey well. Enjoy all the moments. You're not gonna win always. I don't win always. Yesterday
Yes.
I hit SL 2 times, but guess what? It was 20 pips SL. I hit it 2 times.
Okay.
That's 40 pips. I took a
Okay.
third trade and I did 120 pips
Oh, okay.
profit.
So if you take that one out of it, you have like 80. Yeah.
I'm still good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is how it's mostly will be.
Mm-hmm.
There are some days, some good days when we come, we just take a first trade and
Pa,
poof,
pa,
we are
pa,
up
and that's
200
all.
pips.
Yeah.
Sometimes second trade we are up, but sometimes third and fourth and even fifth.
Yeah.
But that's the reality of the game.
On the ground.
Right.
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 So now so unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
next year I want to really stop like mentorship because I really want to focus on other things. I'm
Okay.
getting a couple of invites and deals where I have to, they will take a lot of my time. So I'm not pretty much
Okay.
sure I'll be available for mentorship. But then
Okay.
I've been able to train some of my boys, and even just this
Okay.
morning they gave signals and good and all, and the whole group is on fire. Everybody's making money and all. So if
Right.
I probably go, may probably bring one of my boys to come and take over the
Okay.
mentorship aspect. If not,
Okay.
maybe not. But then we will still be providing signals and beginners training and
Support.
a couple of things as and when. Yeah, but
Okay.
then if you want to reach me out, Telegram is Kernelsticks Trading Group.
Right.
Instagram is Kernelsticks Official.
Okay.
I think Twitter and TikTok and everywhere else is the same. Kernelsticks. The name is just one. Then when to
Yeah.
type it, anybody else is fake.
Kernelsticks. All
The
right,
name is only
Charlie.
one.
All right, Charlie. Thank you very much for joining us. And like I said, you have like a lot of experience, and we would want to come
Yeah,
back again. Maybe take us through maybe just psychology, risk management. You help us
exactly.
get better as we keep going. But it's
Right.
just the surface. Okay. So thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate.
All
All
right.
right.
Thank you so much for not giving up on me and chasing me always.
All right, Charlie. Thanks.